no advantage. But it's fun to use. And looks like we're off. And to talk a little bit more about the runners, we expect that Maniacal, Rumble, and Gameaholic will all do the old route. Maniacal's PB is at 54:21. Rumble is at 49:15. Gameaholic at 1 hour 2:21. Lynx, on the other hand, we expect him to do new route. In his case, PRKD, Fantoon, Ridley, Kraid, and Dragon. It's a PB of 44:36. So it should be interesting. You get to see 3 old route. You'll also get to see 1 new route, which I always find fun. You see the differences in the routes. But one of the races will be all old route.
I want to say that Lynx has a 46 old route time, but I don't think he's been grinding that.
And here they go, off the Sierra Station.
I feel like I always joke about Sirius Station, but it's one of the more boring parts of the run, because it's the very beginning of the game.
And can be one of the more annoying parts of the run, with all that steam getting in the way. And Lynx is the first one to get completely out. And here we go. Oh, and Gameaholic has just told us that he has updated his PB to 101:39. So, want to be as up to date as we possibly can be. Thank you, Gameaholic.
Maniacal, he's skipping by this map station. He's actually Maniacal has been participating in the Link to the Past Super Metroid combo randomizers. So that's where most of his focus has been recently. He's been getting really good at those.
And both Lynx and Maniacal with very nice moonfalls. Yeah, Maniacal's not going to find the bow or the hook shot this time, though.
No need to search everywhere for the ice rod.
Exactly. Might be a nice comfort and find the morph ball right away. And not somewhere in Palace of Darkness or something.
All 4 runners going to collect their first missile pack now.
And then we'll see them in the climb in just a second. I believe Maniacal does the ledge grabs. Let's see what the others do.
So it looks like Lynx is going to be going for... By the way, he's moving. Yeah, he's going for the ledge grabs.
Oh, very nice.
And Maniacal going for the wall jumps.
Going for the wall jumps.
And Rumble also going for some wall jumps. I imagine Gameaholic is probably going to go for wall jumps as well.
It's a little more common.
Alright, maybe. Yeah, he's going for wall jumps.
Get a little trolled by some of these space pirates. And Lynx the first to get to BT in just a second.
And he's gonna have a really nice bomb time of a 451.
And trying for the VT skip, but not quite getting it.
Ooh, Lynx getting very trolled by the BP drops right there. Oh, and leaving room with only two missiles, getting extremely trolled.
We'll have to make that up.
So what we'll likely see Lynx do is he's probably going to missile one of the guys in Terminator, or one of the waivers at the bottom, and then use P shots on the other one. That should bring him up to full missiles.
Well, and he's not going to want damage boost through him anyway if he's doing new route.
Oh yeah, that is true.
Every bit of energy counts when you're facing Phantoon with one tank.
So he's in a position now where he's going to be able to exit this room with full missiles. Yeah, there we go. Now he has full missiles. Like Tracy said, because he is doing new route, he's going to missile all the pirates. Oh, Rumble is deboosting through, and looks like Maniacal is also going to deboost through.
And here we come upon our first sequence break of the game. Picking up those early supers using a mock ball so that we don't have to fight Spore Spawn. Nicely done by Lynx.
And there's Gameaholic also deboosting through. Also, I like calling out and control schemes. It looks like Lynx has a shot on A right now. The most common ones I've seen are the Mega Man X style and the default with Y and X, or Y and select flipped.
And Lynx picking up Charge Beam. Maniacal and Maniacal and Rumbleminze both in big pink. Just behind. Gameaholic coming up to that point. And here in just a second, we're going to see for sure whether Lynx decides to go up or down Red Tower.
I'm almost certain he's going to go up.
I believe you are correct. Let's see. And indeed, he is going up.
Oh, and missing the hero shot right here. It's a bit unfortunate. He's just going to have to go up and shoot the block, and then come back up.
Nice recovery. Gets it the second time. If you don't have power bombs to clear out those waivers, that can be a big pain if you don't get that first try. So you can kill them with supers if you want to. Everybody else, so far going down.
So now Lynx is coming up on a more difficult trick. He's going to have to either do a CWJ, which means continuous wall jump, or a horizontal bomb jump, or HBJ, across the moat. Oh, it looks like he's going to be making a save.
Making a save. I don't blame him for that. Again, Phantoon with 1E tank and no suits. That's a tough one.
So the way the CWJ works is that you make a jump on the first frame. Or you set up from the door and then you do a jump. And you only have 1 frame to jump and cross the pillar. And then after you cross the pillar, you have 1 or 2 frames to wall jump, depending on where you set up. We'll see if he decides to go for that. And I can call it out a bit there. So he's going to line himself up against this door. That puts him in a pixel-perfect position. Now he has 1 frame to jump across the moat. It doesn't look like he got the frame. He's going to try again. Has 1 frame to jump.
Oh, that looks good.
Now he has exactly 1 frame to press jump again to get across the moat. And looks like he missed, unfortunately. So if you set up inside the room, it's a double frame perfect trick, which makes it really difficult.
Meanwhile, Maniacal and Rumbleminze is very nice. Great.
And looks like he did get the CWJ.
And Gameaholic right behind them. That next room is a lot easier without high jump boots. So no advantage to having that. The intended method of using grapple beam was not going to happen because none of these runners are going to pick up grapple beam.
So Lynx has to be pretty careful now with Phantoon because Phantoon actually does 40 damage. You usually have various suit by this point, so he does 20 damage, but he does not have that.
In a typical any percent run, you could have up to 3 E-tanks in various suits.
So Lynx just has to be really careful here.
And I'll point out, Maniacal has decided to pick up the Kraid E-tank. Not all runners will do that. So he's probably going to go 4, maybe a 5 tank run. See if Rumbleminze did the same. See if Gameaholic does that as well.
Lynx doing some Dopplers on Phantoon.
Pretty much the best option here, other than just... Unless you want to do old Super Nintendo power strats, which I don't recommend. Enraging Phantoon with the Super, not a good idea with only charge beam to help you out.
I mean, hey, they're not wrong. 5 supers does do the trick.
It does do the trick indeed.
Either way, it's a clean 3 round on Phantoon.
Very nicely.
So, Rumble just did it and Maniacal just did it. They both got their high jump boots. Arguably one of the best items in the game. Just because it makes movement super nice.
Oh, it's one of those items that you don't realize how important it is until you don't have it. Gameaholic also picking up the Kraid E-tank.
Maniacal going for a pseudo screw on the small Deskiga right there. Saving him some missiles.
Very nice attic so far for Lynx.
He's got some really good health. He's going to want that, especially since it's a race.
Well, and he has no choice but to damage his way through those spikes. And those spikes, I think he can take 3 hits now with full energy. Yeah,
that's the thing. You want to have full, at least 180 health in the race setting, because these spikes deal 60 damage per hit. And he's about to take a minimum of 2 hits. So there's 1 hit and then there's 2 hits. He should be able to get through without 3.
And he gets it with 2.
And that saves him 60 energy and saves him from going into health bomb.
And now he can take a little bit of a break while he waits for bowling.
Man, bowling would be super easy if you just kind of walk down a bowling lane.
Yeah, you don't want to see me bowling. Gutter gets a lot of work when I get on the alleys.
Rumble the first runner to pick up Wave Beam, and Lynx the first runner to pick up Gravity Suit as he's doing a different route.
And Maniacal not far behind. Picking up those missiles are good missiles to take, very much in your way. Now we'll see if Lynx will go straight down to Ridley or if he decides to do Kraid first. Doing Ridley first is a little bit faster, if nothing else, because you'll have speed booster when you go into Kraid's lair. On the other hand, it's a lot less safe, because not only do you not have Varia, now you also won't have that extra E-tank if you decide to pick it up in Kraid's lair.
I'm honestly really hoping he's just going to go straight to Ridley instead of doing a PKRD.
Now his PB is listed as being PRKD, so that's kind of what I'm expecting, but we'll see.
And I know Lynx can do it. So that's what I'm hoping for. It's like Rumble setting up for an Alpha Spark across the... It looks like we're going to see a high five between Rumble and Lynx.
Nice.
Right here. Oh, wait, never mind. He's getting Spacer. So no high five. Yeah, new route you do get Spacer.
You get Spacer in large part because you don't pick up Plasma Beam at the end. And even if you did, you want to have that extra firepower when you fight Ridley.
Yeah. Plasma Beam just doesn't save any time in this category. Right, and there was a high five between Lynx and Maniacal. You were actually racing each other. Alright, so Lynx bombing the tube right now. And he did not soft lock.
Always good.
Oh, and there he goes. He's going down to elevator. Alright. Gameaholic now heading out of Norfair. Oh, Maniacal setting up the D-boost with a moonwalk. That's interesting.
And Maniacal picking up his power bombs. Rumble's already got them. They're going to head over to Fan 2. Still a difficult battle, but a little bit safer with 3 E-tanks and various.
Gameaholic deciding to get early Ice Beam, actually.
Not a bad idea. That red tower becomes a lot easier with the Ice Beam.
Also gives you a bit more firepower for Dragon.
That never hurts.
They're likely going to be disabling for Fantoon, though. Or he is, at least.
Certainly, if he wants to use X Factors, he'll need to.
I mean, unless he goes for Dopplers. I mean, if he goes for the charge setup... Actually, no, he's skipping Spacer. I forgot. So he might just keep both equipped. Looks like Maniacal gonna grab Moat Missiles. Sparked on the ground. And Rumble is gonna be our... Oh. Gameaholic with a nice bomb spread there. So if you actually hold a charge shot, and also hold down while morphing, you'll just do a bomb spread if you wait long enough, and it'll send that last bomb just high enough to blow up that platform. Makes it so you don't have to do a morph jump. It's like Rumble setting up for X Factors.
Oh, nicely done.
And a fast pattern. Looks like he's gonna go for a Doppler now. There we go.
Very nicely done by Rumbleminze. Celebrating a little bit there. Don't blame him. You'll see on Gameaholic's side, since he's got the ice beam, he's able to freeze the waivers instead of just doing wall jumps to get up.
Yeah, so Red Tower doesn't stand a chance with Ice Beam. Looks like Maniacal is going for Doppler strats.
And in fact, I would point out, while in general it would lose you time to get Ice Beam early and do it that way, if you're not very good at climbing up Red Tower and getting those wall jumps right away, he's actually better off going ahead and getting that Ice Beam. He'll lose more time failing at Red Tower if that's the way it goes than he will in getting that Ice Beam. That doesn't lose that much time.
Maniacal
and
accidentally...
Maniacal enraging Phantoon.
Yeah.
Fortunately, he's got Charge Beam. He's got using those pseudo screws to avoid the flames.
Just enraging Phantoon is always no fun.
It's a time loss. It's dangerous. It's just bad. My guess is he's got one. Yep, that's always the case. There's always one more missile. Your count is one off when that happens. Almost always. But he survives it.
Phantoon didn't really drop much health from Maniacal. It's gotta be pretty careful.
Yeah.
So now Lynx has all the beams he's going to be getting in the game. In fact, the only items he's going to get is either one or two more E-tanks in Varia.
Probably depend on how the Ridley fight goes. He has to get at least one more. If the Ridley fight goes well, then he may just choose to skip that one. If he finds himself low on health after Ridley, then he'll probably pick up that one.
I mean, he's going to use a lot of health right now because he's going to need to do a lava dive, and that will do a ton of damage without Varia.
Very nice.
Oh, Maniacal with 54 health right now. He's going to have to farm more to get past bowling.
Yep, absolutely.
And Lynx making the right choice right now, saving, because lower warfare is extremely dangerous in new route.
I like that he's saving there.
Rumble not running through gravity suit.
Always plus.
Otherwise, they may have to add that to the collection of clips of people running through gravity suit.
I still need to watch that. Yep. Deep Series has created a nice set of clips of people running right through gravity suit. It does happen. It is a thing.
Oh, Lynx is going to reset the room because he really wants this Shine Spark because he needs the power bombs if he can help it. Looks like he's just going to power bomb him anyway.
Worst case scenario is he picks up power bomb to shame. It happens.
It's so shameful though.
It's very shameful.
But he's going to do X-Factus on Ridley. So he's going to have to farm a bit before. Really clean worst room in the game.
Oh, it's beautiful. Making worst
like
room in the game not look so bad.
And Gameaholic is going to be using Charge Ice Wave on Phantoon like I thought he would. It actually has a pretty good damage output. Should be able to get a consistent 4-round with it. Oh, he's getting a bit trolled by his shots right now. A 4-round is going to be a bit difficult right now for him. Looks like he's going to be... Alright, Phantom is down.
Finishes off with the missile.
And because Rumble is doing all that, he's going to be going into Meridia now. So right now, Maniacal, Gameaholic, and Rumble all have 2 bosses down. And Lynx only has 1 boss down. But I want to say Lynx is probably in the lead, though.
That would be my guess. Parade won't take him very long when he gets there. And
yeah, and he's already at the furthest point from the ship right now.
Yeah.
Right, so Lynx is going to be farming up a few more power bombs here. He's going to need as many as he can.
The point of
Also,
new route, the idea was getting a nice clean route where you're just going down once and all the way back up. And he's about to enter that Earthly fight.
Right, starting off with the X Factor. I'm going to do another X Factor. Can't tell if it hit or not. But he's going to re-equip his beams now. Oh, doesn't look like it hit.
I think he's...
That's bad.
Yeah, no, he's okay now.
Right. So, charge shots deal... sorry.
I don't know what happened there. It looked like, almost like he changed a little too soon after the X Factor. I've never seen that before.
Oh, yeah. If you change your beam type when you do an X Factor or any other SVA, that'll happen.
Ah, learned something new.
So...
my Rumble got through bot wound very quickly.
Oh, yeah. Ridley has 1800 energy. Oh, sorry. Look, I'm cutting you off. Right, he's got 1800 energy and takes 60 charge ice wave spacer shots to kill.
We'll see if Lynx uses any super missiles here, as those do double damage, so 600, so it'd be 30 total supers. Yeah, gets him into that nice pogo, fire off a bunch of supers, it's a good place to do it.
So in this case, 1 super is equal to 2 charge shots. Looks like Ridley being a bit of a troll. I imagine we're going to be seeing Lynx pick up Ridley tank after this fight. Oh yeah, he's definitely going to pick up Ridley tank after this fight. I couldn't see him not doing it.
And Ridley is down. Nicely done.
Meanwhile, Rumble getting some Shine Sparks on the Dragon. It's the fastest way to deal damage, even with Grapple Beam.
And he does pick up the energy tank. I think that's very smart. I like that move.
It looks like he's going to be doing a 4-tank run. Or maybe he's going to skip Batoon tank. I couldn't see him skipping Batoon tank, but... still.
You see Maniacal in Botwound right now. Maniacal has a distinction of having actually beaten Botwound with super missiles from the other side in a dual rando plando. A cross product did.
That sounds kind of interesting. I mean, I guess you'd have to do a sort of Green Gate glitch type of thing with...
there was a little bit of Green Gate glitching, but it turns out Botwound has this one pattern that takes him slightly beyond that hole that's there. And every time he goes there, he could get 2 supers in on him.
Oh, okay.
It took him a while to do it, but it was very impressive to see.
I was honestly expecting a ton of Green Gate glitch type of stuff going on there.
Yeah.
All right, Maniacal not doing a Shine Spark in the sand, that would be a bad idea. Looks like he's gonna he's not gonna go for either halfy or full halfy.
And Lynx still not out of danger, about to come up to 3 Musketeers, which becomes a lot more difficult without Plasma Beam or Screw Attack.
Oh yeah, he's got to be pretty careful. I imagine he'll take care of it really nicely, though. I need to steal some of that tech.
Yeah,
That was so good.
done. That was wonderful.
That was a really nice Three Musketeers. I need to steal some of that tech myself. Like, I'm not even kidding about that.
Maniacal about to enter his Dragon fight.
So Lynx is going to keep Ice and Spazer unequipped until Turian, because he's going to be using X Factors on Dragon and Batoon. It's like Rumble about to leave Meridia now. He's got everything he needs here. Maniacal going for some Shine Sparks on Dragon. Fortunately, Goop Sparking. Didn't look like he actually went for the opener. The opener can deal thousands of damage to Dragon really quickly. Man, all the swoops. Dragon, stop giving him so many swoops. What is this? All right, wait, what? Okay, someone's got to clip this. This is way too many swoops. I lost count.
Wow.
Okay. Well, I guess wait the clip until these swoops are done. All right, there we go. That was a lot of swoops.
That was a lot of swoops. I forget who it was that also got a lot of swoops in a tournament match recently. There was someone that did. And Lynx into his Braid fight. He shouldn't take much. See if he can get the quick kill.
I mean, the thing about these swoops is that Dragon wasn't even moving that fast because Maniacal didn't deal any damage to her. Alright, there we go. Maniacal done with that shrimp. And the overgrown green shrimp.
And Lynx done with Kraid. And thank you, Toasty. Toaster had 14 swoops, according to Toasty Muffin.
Toasty would know since he is a toaster. Or Toasty Muffin. I don't know. Toasty Brothers.
There you go. And all that's left for Lynx is Meridia, which won't take him very long, as a lot of the stuff that everybody else will pick up, he won't pick up. He won't pick up Space Jump, he won't pick up Plasma Beam. And Rumble being going to be the first of the old route runners to get down to Lower Norfair. Oh, and Gameaholic going for the full halfie, and not quite getting all the way up there. That's a very tough trick. Setting up for his X Factor.
Well, it looks like that one particle that did miss a hit eventually.
Yeah, it's usually not the way you want it to work, but hey, whatever works, right?
It's gonna probably go for charge shots. Or I guess missiles. Missiles are just more annoying because they're harder to hit. Oh, well, we killed him. Oh, those are some really nice drops from Batoon, actually.
Let's see if he picks up that E-Tank. At this point, with all the Shine Sparks you have to use for Dragon, I expect him to pick this up, and he does.
I just like to point out that you really want only ammo from Batoon, and that's what Lynx got. It looks like Gameaholic going for Shine Sparks on Dre.
Rumbleminze. Rumble doing a nice amphitheater there after getting through the worst room of the game. Doing a nice job using those chart shots to get through those key hunters.
Gameaholic needs to be really careful right now.
Oh, he's sick.
Probably shouldn't be going for any more shine sparks. He should be using his ammo and his charge shots, really just his ammo. Oh no, he got gooed. Okay.
That's not good. Surprised he doesn't use a few power bombs to clear all that off. That's one way to get rid of all that goo, use a power bomb. Don't get the drops, then
All right,
go
so
really low.
Dragon does 40 damage per hit. So he can take one hit right now. Or one hit safely.
No.
All right, it looks like he's avoiding the goo.
As
okay, be careful there. Oh,
yeah, there.
don't
Good,
want to be powerful in the goo. Because he, okay, there we go.
Because he wants those drops.
You can't get drops in the powerbomb goo.
Exactly.
So
kind of rock in a hard place. You want the drops, but you also want to not get hit by the goo. Meanwhile, Rumble on his Ridley fight, he'll only need 20 charge shots with the full beam combo. Lynx going to Gameaholic.
Gameaholic, fortunately taking the death.
I don't think I saw him save at all.
Yeah, I don't think he saved either. Looks like he got quit from the race, unfortunately.
Yeah, he is unfortunately forfeited from the race. Which means Rumble just has to finish to get the win here.
I mean, GG Gameaholic. I mean,
yeah,
GG. It's a tough competition right now, especially against Rumble. Imagine he felt like he had to get a really good run in order to beat Rumble. So I commend him for even running to begin with. So yeah.
No, and Gameaholic is one of our newer runners too. So he's done a lot of improvements over the last few months.
He put up a good fight.
And you know, in a rando race he and I did together one time. He came up with a really cool strat that helped me get out of a nasty little spot. So meanwhile, Lynx leaving Meridia, all he has left to do is get through Torian. Maniacal just entering Lower Norfair. Does not stop at the ship. 3 supers is a bit low, but he should be okay.
So one thing about new route is that you don't pick up space jump. So his movement is going to be a bit different from the old route runners in Turian. There we go. Maniacal setting up to freeze that pirate on a wall.
Nicely done.
Oh, he's also going to shoot that pirate right there.
And now Lynx can take his second break of the game as the cutscene to get down to Torian plays itself out. Maniacal doing a nice job through Amphitheater. To answer the question, John, Gameaholic died on Dragon. And he had not saved anywhere.
Maniacal going for a bomb spread on in Red Key Hunter Shaft. And now Rumble is going to be heading up the Turian. Looks like Lynx is having a bit hard of a time with the internet, which is a bit unfortunate. But right now, he should be making a good time in Turian.
Yeah, by now, yeah. In the meantime, Maniacal having a little bit of trouble with those ninja pirates. He gets one. There we go. He's through now.
Lynx,
Nice thing about those ninja pirates is those drops they give when you finish with them.
Lynx remembering to re-equip his beams.
Yeah. Nothing worse than getting into a Metroid room and trying to freeze them and not being able to.
Yeah. Just kind of having them bounce off of your shots.
Maniacal farming a little bit before his Ridley fight.
Lynx flying through Turian now. Alright, so let's see if he gets a baby skip. It looks like he is definitely going for it.
Meanwhile, Rumble gets
like,
his break.
Based on the frames, it looks like Lynx did get the baby skip.
He has full energy. He got it.
And
Rumble
I want to say...
break, and then Ridley is down for Maniacal.
Like, Gameaholic.
Having a little bit of fun.
Yeah.
After all, this is all for fun anyway.
Flattering picture of Dragon.
No surprise, Maniacal picking up that Ridley E-tank.
It's like your new goal is to find a Dragon larva.
I guess so. And Lynx on Mother Brain 2, making quick work of Mother Brain 1. This will take 60 charge shots. One of the disadvantages of New Route, since you don't have plasma, it takes a little bit longer to get through Mother Brain. Rumble, meanwhile, doing a nice job in his Metroid rooms. Smartly using regular missiles on the last one to make sure he gets up to full. See if he goes for baby skip.
So with the number of missiles that Rumble has right now, he can miss five missiles. If he uses supers on all three of the doors.
It's on the catch-up phase. Interesting, I don't know if he saved or not. He saved in several places earlier. It was hard to tell with the stream being a little wonky for a bit. Oh, and Rumble gets got at the end. And Lynx through Mother Brain 2. Nicely done.
So with that, I'll kind of... Unless something really crazy happens, I think Lynx has it for the top race. I mean, something really crazy would have to happen in order for him to lose this one.
I don't see a lot of deaths to Mother Brain 3 or to the escape. Rumble, on the other hand, goes ahead and takes the save. I think this is very smart here. He knows all he has to do is finish to win this. And I don't think he's saved yet in this run. So by taking the save here, he protects himself from having to start over to win this. It's a very nice first try Zeb skip. One of the nice things about any percent is since you don't pick up screw attack, you don't have to turn it off to do the Zeb skip. For those of us that can't do the down back method or the speed booster method. And a very nice Mother Brain 1 for Rumbleminze. Interesting to see how close Rumble and on new route, one doing old route. Interesting question, how much of that is due to the route?
Yeah, I mean, that is a thing, because though the route is about 100 seconds faster, there is movement at play here.
And new route is by no means free. It may be faster, but if you can't do the tricks that you need to do in order to do new route, you're still better off doing old route.
I mean, Lynx had a bit of trouble at Moat earlier, so that would cost him a bit of time.
That was the biggest problem I think he had. Once he got through that, it's been very clean. And here you'll see you'll have to do a whole bunch of what can't use space jump here. This is where I'd probably miss it the most. Missed is the moonfall. So
I'm interested if Lynx is going to meme at all here and do a left side shine spark. I don't think he will, but that would be really cool.
Let's see what he does.
Looks like he's going to do a
just the normal
standard.
right side one.
Yeah.
And what do you think? You gonna pass by the animals?
I wish he would save him, but I don't think he will.
Yeah, that'd be my guess too. Nope, not saving the animals.
Alright, and with that, LynxXUnlimited has done with an official SRL time of 48:13, so GG.
GG to Lynx. Meanwhile, Rumbleminze about to get to his Mother Brain 3 as the baby Metroid sacrifices itself for Samus's well-being. Maniacal entering into Torium. And all that's left is for Rumble to do his escape.
Alright, so since Gameaholic has forfeited from the race, Rumbleminze knows he basically has a free pass to the win right now, so I'm curious if he's going to do any memeing. I'd honestly be slightly disappointed if he didn't, but I'd understand if he did.
Let's
Or
see.
if he didn't. Alright, going for a
Very
behemoth
nice
climb.
Very nicely
So-
done.
I don't want to make any call. I'm not sure. Yeah, it looks like he's just gonna
Nope, just
go by
gonna
the
go
animals.
again.
Alright, and with that, Rumble has also done with an official SRO time of 50:31, so GG.
GG to Rumble.
Alright, Maniacal going for baby skip, and he gets it. Doesn't have to finish the game with baby physics.
All things considered, though, this has been a very nice run by Maniacal, who told us before the race that it's been a long time since he's done a whole lot of any %. This is his first race of the tournament, and with all the combo randomizers he's doing, and with a move in the offing, hasn't had a whole lot of chance to work on any %.
And that should be it for Mother Brain for Maniacal. He's going to damage himself down to 3 E-tanks.
Just very carefully, that's the way I do it. Making sure not to go below that 301 mark.
So now Maniacal has a third break, and this is his final break in the run. Just waiting for the baby Metroid to suck on Mother Brain and give Samus its energy.
And there goes the baby Metroid sacrificing itself again. As Maniacal gets to Mother Brain 3.
Mother Brain 3 takes 36 Hyper Beam shots. Which is pretty satisfying. Sometimes. Sometimes the Mother Brain 3 is just really annoying.
And of course, in any %, there's no stand-up glitch, so there's no damaging her down. Just don't have enough E-tanks for it. the amount of time you would save on stand-up glitch is not worth the amount of time it would take to pick up those extra E-tank. Oh, and falling down that first escape room shaft.
Pulling a Leodox. Not the best situation.
Is that why this room is often referred to as the Leodox room?
I don't usually hear it as Leodox room, but falling down is pulling a Leodox. Also going for a meme fall. The last meme fall in the game.
Let's see what Shine Sparky does.
Please do left side. No left side. One day. And I'm already thinking of a person who will do a left side Shine Spark in their match. Doesn't look like...
Nope, Maniacal not saving the animals. And he's going to... And Maniacal has finished with the official SRL time of 56:11. GG to Maniacal. And I don't know, do we have time for interviews?
I mean, I think they get...
I think this is the last thing on Speed Gaming 4. Well, while we wait on that, I will take this time to go ahead and update everybody on what's coming up. We have one more race. It should be going right about now between the Cash Mod and Charles Zerd. I'm saying that right. I believe that is on Speed Gaming 2. Tomorrow we have 4 races at 1 o'clock, Just Defend versus Kishumo. 3 o'clock, Steph Cad versus Left Turn. 3:30, Maniacal goes for his second match against Magoo. I think I'm saying that right. And at 8 p.m. we have Nin Toaster versus Left Turn. Those are all Eastern Daylight Time. And beyond that, we will keep an eye out on the schedule as we have matches scheduled every day for the rest of this week, from what I can see.
And it looks like Maniacal is actually in here right now.
How you doing, Maniacal?
Hey, Tracy. Hey, Beeps. How y'all doing?
Fantastic. So considering it's been a while since you've done any percent, that was a great run.
Yeah, there were some golds, and then I realized that they were because I skipped items and had to patch in other items mid-run, and luckily I know where all the items are, so that was good.
Well,
but yeah, it was fun.
No ice rod though.
I never found the ice rod. I don't know where it was.
You never went into Link Past.
Yeah, I did. I skipped the parlor portal, and I never looked back. I hit go mode all in Super Metroid. It was great. But yeah, I got a great fake gold in Wrecked Ship, and then got back to Red Tower and realized I had 5 max super missiles.
Oh.
And I wasn't sure, and I thought about going for Crab Supers, but that's like 2 extra screen transitions, plus it was going to cost me a power bomb. Or I was going to probably use a power bomb to get the crabs out of the way.
That makes sense.
I guess I did. I had taken the Sloater's refill, so, you know, maybe I could have worked around that. But either way, I decided to go for the Aqueduct items instead. I don't know if that's right or wrong, but it gave me this sweet, like, 30-10-5 run.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah, and then I had a really bad Lower Norfair that I just need to practice any percent Lower Norfair more. I really wasn't sure what I was doing in most of the rooms, and so I need to de-rust this category for sure.
Yeah, it must be quite a bit different since you've done so much of the crossover randomizer, where you never know quite what items you're going to have when you hit all those rooms, to suddenly be in this match where everything is exactly what you might expect, so long as you remember to pick up all the items.
That Dragon was not what I expected. It was not at all what I expected. There were so many swoops.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we noticed that.
I should have just started, like, sparking at the swoops, but I thought they had to stop at some point. Like, I have to win a coin flip somewhere, right?
You would think.
Yeah, about that.
I got, like, Gambler...
That's not quite how stats work, but...
For, like, a 2-minute time loss. Somewhere... To be fair, this split also included 2 extra items at Aqueduct that normally wouldn't have been there, but I lost 137 on that split between Gravity Suit and Space Jump. And it wasn't that I was executing the rooms at a disastrously lower skill than my PB. It was just... that was a lot of swoops, and I didn't capitalize with good sparks on the reasonable patterns I did get. Like, I gooped the opening spark, and that set a very bad pace for all these slow swoops that kept coming. So that was kind of the funniest part of the run for me. I enjoyed that.
So I see that you're playing tomorrow again. So is there going to be any time for that practice, or just go right into it?
I may have to just run it. I'm gonna see how much work I can get done this evening. I'm actually moving this week, and so everything is in disarray, and I'm packing boxes, and I had to schedule all of my tournament matches, like, all piled on top of each other between the crossover rando tournament and this tournament. I have 3 matches in 2 days, and I don't think I'll be able to do much gaming other than play those matches. So I think that the any percent tournament for me is an excuse to get some any percent runs in, which is great, because I've needed to get back to this category. But it's just not something that I have the time to take too seriously right now, unfortunately. I'd love to be putting more work into the category than I have been, but it just isn't in the cards right now.
Well, the number one thing is you have fun doing it.
Oh yeah, this was a blast, and being able to, like, watch chat while I was running and, like, have the restream open is really foreign to me, and my computer can't handle it, so I had to pull it up on my phone because my computer is actually a potato, and it barely can handle streaming. So it was kind of a different feel. I haven't had the stream open for any of these races since the multi-category tournament, actually. So
yeah, I believe they frown upon that on randomizers. So
oh yeah, definitely.
I haven't tried it, but I hear that it's not a good look.
I hear to get disqualified for that type of thing.
Oh.
Yes, something like that. Yeah, I was green for part of this run though, so that was nice. Even with the enraged Fantoon, I was able to pull it back to green at the end of Fantoon. So I think that tells me where my PB had some weak splits.
Oh, don't forget
Not
that
to say
you
everywhere.
skipped the super.
Yeah, I miscounted my my one Doppler. Actually, what happened was one of the missiles I thought connected with Phantoon actually connected with a flame in one of the first, like the two volleys of 2 at the start of one of the cycles, and so my count was off by 1, and I needed 1 super in that 4th round.
And that's of course what happens. It's always that one missile.
Yep, and so I had a count of 18 instead of 19, and that led to disaster. But still was green after that somehow. So that was.
Well, thank goodness for charge beam and pseudo screws in that situation.
Yeah, exactly. Not a luxury you always have, but it definitely worked out this time.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to talk about in this match tonight?
No, just congrats to Lynx on the win. GG, and congrats to Rumbleminze on winning his race, and GG also to Rumbleminze and Gameaholic. It was unfortunate to see Gameaholic take that Dragon death, but those things just happen. That's the nature of any percent, and it's just something we live with. I was stuck in kind of an endless Dragon for different reasons, but Dragon can just be a jerk. But thank you to you, Tracy, and also you, Beeps, for the commentary. Really enjoyed hearing y'all commentate the races while I was running.
Well,
it was a lot of fun.
Thanks.
And with that, I think that's about it. Again, we haven't mentioned enough, but please do follow these runners. They're all excellent runners. Somebody already just did oh, that was you, Beeps. Nicely done. Thank you, Blue Plasma Spark, for joining me on commentary tonight. It was an absolute pleasure.
Same here, Tracy. Thanks for doing commentary with me.
And thanks to Speed Gaming for hosting this. Without Speed Gaming, we wouldn't have all these wonderful tournaments to watch in the first place. And be sure to tune in tomorrow, starting at that 1 o'clock race, Just Defend versus Kashumo. And if you haven't already, we still have one more race that's going on. So for Blue Plasma Spark, good morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you may be. I'm out.
That looks like it is all for me, so I'm going to be heading out too. Thank you all for watching.